evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the New Music Monday Show. I want to thank you all for joining me from whatever station it is you are tuning in from. The New Music Monday Show is where we take a listen to all the new music that is going for ads this week. And this week we got new music from Testament, MUDVAYNE, we got some new music from FOZZY, how about some Dizzy Reed up in there? Got some Demon Hunter, but let's get started with the new one from Alter Bridge. Here is Silent Divide on the New Music Monday Show.
How long will you hold it on to you. Am I right in feeling wrong? Can we cauterize our wounds? The pain in me is gone, and my love for you is true. I couldn't drag you along through this agony so blue. The pain in me is gone, my solitude is not what it used to be. The pain in me is gone, how do I help you carry on? The pain in me is gone, as I long to pull you through. I will shelter you from harm, if it's all I ever do. The pain in me is gone, will you ever see the proof? I won't just veil it in a song, I will say it right to you, to you. The pain in me is gone, my solitude is not what it used to be. The pain in me is gone,
All right, welcome back. That was Dizzy Reed with Falling Down Together off his new album, Rock and Roll Chose Me. Before that, we heard from Des Rock and This Land. Had some Demon Hunter in there with The Pain in Me Is Gone off the new album, There Was a Light Here. Started the whole show out with something new from Alter Bridge and Silent Divide. Gonna jump right back into things. Got new music from The Haunt, Generation Underground, FOZZY, but let's hear the new one from Dorothy. Here is Bones on the New Music Monday show.
I can't run from the things I've done, and I won't apologize for who I've become. Once down in the bottom of the bottle, back then it was a matter of survival, but now I see how far I've come. I lay myself in the river, wash those sins off me, hold myself from the bottom.
myself to feel clear. The lifeless eye sunken in my skin. For all the pain I will take, I will never wait. All the scars as I hide from the bar. Passes by, my pain horrified. Running from the misery as my life goes thanks to my history. With no end in sight to the fight, giving up was never on the light. 5 seconds away. 5 seconds away. So dark inside, nowhere to hide. Anxiety still burns inside. Burn bridges tear away at my flesh. Lost in this world, falling to my death. The lifeless eye sunken in my skin. For all the pain I will take, I will never win. All the scars as I hide from the bar. Passes by, my pain horrified. Running from the misery as my life goes thanks to my history. With no end in sight to the fight, giving up was never on the light. 5 seconds away. 5 seconds away.
All right, welcome back. You still with me out there? That was The Haunt with Bad Omen and off the new album, New Addiction. Before that, we heard from Generation Underground and 5 Seconds Away. Also had the new tune from FOZZY, his tribute to the late, great Ozzy Osbourne. That is Crazy Train. Started that whole set out with something new from DORTHY off the new album, The Way. That is Bones. Next up, we're going to hear new music from NEVERTEL, SABATON, SEETHER, some Testament. But how about the new one from MUDVAYNE? They got a new album out entitled Sticks and Stones. Here is Sticks and Stones on the New Music Monday show.
Like sticks and stones, your words hurt me. You took up the summer pretty things about us and hopeless. You let me die. Like sticks and stones, your words hurt me. You took up the summer pretty things of helpless and hopeless. So let me die. I'm tired of being nothing. How much you love me to succeed. I'm tired of being beaten down. This life has cost me everything. I'm tired of being destroyed by the people I care for and love. I'm sick of the hatred in me that runs through my body like blood. I was a child that was used as a weapon. I'm tired of being the demon, the reason that blood doesn't wash out his head. Like sticks and stones, your words hurt me. You took up this summer pretty things of helpless and hopeless. So let me die. I'm tired of all the pain you sown. I grew up from the seeds. Someone turn the light on. Turn off the darkness that surrounds me. I'm tired, but I'm not afraid. I'm so afraid of myself. I'm sick, being locked in a breakdown inside of my head. That's my hell. I was a child that was used as a weapon. I'm tired of being the demon, the reason that blood doesn't wash out his head. Like sticks and stones, your words hurt me. You took up this summer pretty things of helpless and hopeless. So let me die. Tired of my world's addiction, tired of my scars. Tired of my world's addiction, tired of my scars. Tired of my world's addiction, tired of my scars. Like sticks and stones, your words hurt me. You took up this summer pretty things. I'm helpless and hopeless. Let me like sticks and stones, your words hurt me. You took up this summer pretty things of helpless and hopeless. So let me die. Sticks and stones, your words hurt me. You took up this summer pretty things of helpless and hopeless. So let me die.
I've been so locked up in my head, but I ain't talking. Stalling, my life been on repeat, look what I'm causing. Funny how I'm painting the picture. Keeping up the peace like I've been holding the trigger. Holding on the words, but they keep making me sicker. Instead of fixing problems, only making them bigger. gonna take if the damn breaks? We can't keep it in place with the floodgates. Try to keep it inside just to save face, but it's a bit too late. If I could break the silence and throw it away, I'd cut you down to pieces with all I could say, and leave you lost with nothing. Whatever it takes just to end this. If I could break the silence. Why are we cycling everything? Part of me already knows it's the end. Hard to see anything in between who I am and where we stand. So what's it gonna take if the dam breaks? You can't keep it in place with the floodgates. Try to keep it inside just to save face, but it's a bit too late. If I could break the silence and throw it away, I'd cut you down to pieces with all I could say, and leave you lost with nothing. Whatever it takes just to win this. If I could break the silence. Break the silence and throw it away. I'd cut you down to pieces with all I could say, and leave you lost with nothing. Whatever it takes just to win this. If I could break the silence. If I could break the silence. I'd cut you down to pieces. My life ain't gonna be like what I'm causing. And leave you lost with nothing. Whatever it takes just to win this. If I could break the silence. If I could break the silence.
Years before our Lord, from the cradle to the sword, a sign of what's to come, of what can be undone, on to conquest tempting fate, in the footsteps of the great. A consul on the move is building bridges, and his enemies enter the field, knowing the fate has been sealed. Africa, Italy, Spain, and all will kneel. He's crossing the Rubicon, heading home to Babylon. Born to the unknown, glory done to myself? What have I done to myself? Now I'm alone, and it feels like I've lost all control. I need to go home and salvage what's left of my soul. Feel your guys. Oh, you're so serpentine. I feel revived. It seems it's all by design. What have I done to myself? Now I'm alone, and it feels like I've lost all control. I need to go home and salvage what's left of my soul. These waves, they keep crashing round me. The pain, waves have broken some funny. This rage has taken hold of me. The pain won't let me let go of myself. And it feels like I've lost all control. I need to go home and salvage what's left of my soul. Now I'm alone, and it feels like I've lost all control.
All right, welcome back. That was SEETHER and Lost All Control. Before that, we heard from SABATON featuring Nothing More and Cross the Rubicon. Also had some NEVERTEL featuring Sleep Theory with Break the Silence. Started that whole set out with something new from MUDVAYNE, the title track off their new album, Sticks and Stones. And my friends, that just about does it for this week's episode of the Music Monday Show. But be sure to tune in next week and we'll do it all over again. Hey, if you're really enjoying all this music that you are hearing, be sure to tune in to Freekshow Radio 24/7 around the clock, where we are playing all these songs and more. Gonna leave you with one last tune. Here is Testament with Shadow People. And until next week, keep that volume cranked till 11.